participate in this program and actually ask other people to get involved too, because that's all for us and for our patients. So most of you know probably Patty is not going to be here, so we'll just we'll start without her, and that's okay. She looks good, and I think she's going to go home today. So life is about survival and about happiness, right? Everything we do in life is about these two things. We strive to survive, and we also quest to be happy. And the happiness is the things that we said last time, is about the collection of positive emotions and experiences that we have in life, like gratitude, love, friendship, and also it involves relationship, our spouses and kids and friends around us, co-workers, and also the most important thing is the meaning, is helping others beyond and above ourselves for a cause, for a meaning, and that collection creates happiness. So survival right now is absolutely different with 150,000 years ago, right? The Homo sapiens, when they started on Earth, they were living 100 to 150 people in one group to be able to hunt effectively and also be able to protect themselves from the adversity of the weather, animals, and tigers and snakes. Right now, we don't have that trouble, right? But there's so much other problems that we have to get together and rely on each other to survive. You can't live by yourself. I mean, that's very obvious. You can say, I'm going to sit at home and then go out shopping in the shopping mall and just buy my stuff and food and come home and live alone, and I don't care about other people and don't care about the happiness, but then you're not alive. You're not alive. There's a lot of people around you that they have to participate to prepare the food and stuff that you buy, and also if you're by yourself and alone and sad, you're not alive. So it's all about relationship, and it's all about togetherness. Humans are a social species. We can't live without each other. It's all about connection, right? Scientific, over the last 20 years, scientific studies actually shows that we're really born and wired in for connection. So these are not a voodoo thing that a crazy surgeon talks about, right? As a surgeon, I deal with the practical things, I take things out and put things in and take care of the patients. And so I'm not supposed to talk about these connections, right? But it's true, it's real. It's been studied. There's a lot of scientific studies about the mirror neurons and the way that similar part of our brain activates during the experiencing the similar events. And also there's a surge of biologic events, surge of hormones like oxytocin in our body. At the same time, we evaluate and see an event that happens all the time. So these are all shown and studied. And it's very clear that we also have shared experiences. Shared experiences like love, right? It's exactly the same thing. So medicine, I said last time, is a platform to have that type of life that you have all those elements for happiness, for having a full life. Full life means to have everything, to have money to survive, to have shelter and protection and safety, to have the relationship and friendship and love, and also to have a meaning in life. So if you think about it, medicine is a platform that provides you all those recipes. You know, it's a incredible meaning for us to help patients, to take care of them, to improve their pain, and send them back to the society and their families, their loved ones. So you contributing to the society, and that's the incredible meaning for us to live, to be happy. The other thing is, medicine is full of relationship, creating connection with your patient and also your friendship at work. It's all about teamwork, right? It's all about being together. And at the same time, every day is full of positive emotion. If you think about it, medicine gives you an opportunity and privilege to have these positive moments, the gratitude, you know, love, loving your patients. These are all the things that you can experience every day. And at the same time, your patient experiences that too. None of these things are important, and you're not going to reach that feeling and sensation of incredible human experience without creating that connection with your patient and creating that moment that you see their smile and their gratitude. It's not about they come and tell you that we really like you and thank you so much. It's about feeling. It's all feeling. It's just, you can see the gratitude in their eyes. When they have a family member that is sick and they're getting better and they take him home and you see their smile, sometimes they don't even say anything, but you can feel that moment is an incredible moment. So we're looking for that shared experience that is proven that it can happen. Now, there are preconditions or prerequisites of developing that shared experiences between us and them. And those preconditions are two things. One is a trust, and the second is connection. Now, trust is like a safety zone. It's a bi-directional highway. It's an area that you free yourself. You take off the shield, the armor. You expose yourself, and also your patient. You need to create that trust and safety in order to have the ability to energy and that feeling, shared experiences release. And the connection is the vehicle for moving these experiences between you and your patient. So these two important things, one is trust and the other one is connection, are the key in that relationship. Now, that's why we have that four foundation for my project, right? Compassion, connection, care, and kindness. Because these four, out of all of the virtue of human virtues, are the most important one that create that trust and connection. You cannot, the trust is not something that you can buy. And people that come in here and they don't know you and know us, they don't trust us. How can they trust us? Right? We are responsible to create that, and in order to do that, we need to rely on these foundations: the compassion, connection, and kindness and care. None of these by itself can be adequate, but all of them can create that safety zone, the trust. Now, we talked about the values of why we need to do this, right? So I'm not going to go over that because hopefully some of you guys were here before. So today I want to talk about how we're going to do it today, right? We understand the why and values, but we wanted to understand how we're going to do this. This is the results of 15 years of my practice of trying to be always patient advocate. It's because of my past experience. I always wanted to do something for them. I wanted to be connected to them and be close to them. But over the last 3 years, I had intensive studies or literatures and books and lectures to understand the real way and scientific way of that we can connect with our patients and create that shared experience. And also the sad experience that happened to my life added to all of these information that I gathered. So I came up with this idea that this daily ritual that I think it will help us to create that connection, trust with our patients, and hopefully we can share that experiences. See, when we talk about experiences, I want to make sure you understand this. It's hospital and medicine is not like a hotel. It's not like Disneyland. People don't choose to come to the hospital. They have to come to the hospital and see the doctors. It's absolutely has nothing to do with the customer service, right? It's completely a different idea.
That came as resource.
So it's nothing to do with the customer service. So it's not a hotel that you go in and they have to cater to you and then create a clean room and pamper you and everything is good and you get a satisfaction survey, right? We're talking about experiencing human emotions, okay? And that's about gratitude, understanding the values of friendship, understanding that in this world still there are people that they care and that are compassionate and they're kind. When they come to the hospital, they have fear and mistrust, and they have so much trouble and pain and discomfort. So they need to come in and they have to see the beauty of human relationship. And if they see that, then that creates that human experience for them. So then when you talk about sending the survey and asking about cleanness of the room, it has nothing to do with that. In my opinion, that satisfaction comes with that relationship, with that connection. And at the same time, you can have the shared moments of that experience in yourself. These shared experiences are like a little tiny internal reward system. Whoever you believe, whether it's a creator or the evolution, made us that way, to live together, to be able to help each other, to protect each other, to feed each other, to be able to survive and be happy, right? It's inside of us. We wired in to do that. Those little tiny rewards created in us so we can motivate ourselves to help others. So these experiences of moments of happiness is push us towards the right thing, to be a good human being, right? And every one of us at some point feels that way, right? At some point. But those are momentary. So we are trying to build a culture in this hospital with all of you to be able to have that as it transform this culture of this hospital to be able to have that as often as possible, right? Now, I want to give you a prescription today for ourselves and our patients. And that's a daily ritual, right? So daily ritual, and I wanted to ask you a favor to do this one. To start doing that from today till the next month. And I want to have a volunteer to talk to me and see what happened to them. What was the change in them? Next month. I'm going to ask people, whoever here, and I see them next month, I want them to tell me what is the difference. So the first thing we need to do is when we wake up and do our thing, take a shower, get ready to come to work, when you sit in the car, just close your eyes, 1 minute, take 3 deep breaths, and just review the values of what we do for people. Every one of you in this hospital, every one of you, regardless of what your position is, people who work in the kitchen and preparing the food for patients, people who work in the administration, radiology, or the nurses that they have a direct contact, you do something to push this system forward to help people to get better. So just take 3 deep breaths and just understand the value of things that you do for people. Understand the meaning of what you do. And then come to work, right? And you have to understand a couple of things. It's very easy. It's not a job. It's not a task. It's being a human, right human being. Understand the golden rule. Just treat everyone the same way you want it to be treated. Right? And understand the values and the foundations that we talk about. Be a little kind, a little more compassionate, more caring, and try to do a little bit more connection every day when you come to work. Now, the patient does not trust us, right? Why do they trust us? They don't know us. How do we create that trust? We need to understand about the patient from the top to the bottom. We have to understand everything about the patient. You cannot take care of a patient and not know what their problem is. If you don't know, they don't trust you, because they come here to see a master of this field to take care of them. So if you don't know what's going on in that day and what the plan is and how they get treated, then they don't trust you. They don't tell you, but they don't trust you, right? So you gotta know, you have to know about the patient's problem and treatment goals. And what is the best thing to do to understand that? We're not here at the school. We don't want to come in here and read 200 pages of charts, right? The best thing to do is to be involved with the patient, ask questions, get inside the room, round with the doctors, around with each other, and it's not a task. It's very simple. When the doctor goes into the room, it takes 5 minutes. You just go with them. Just listen to what they say.